Today is April 4th, 2022, and this is your Mortgage Champions Mixdown. Top sales leaders from across the country agree. Your morning routine matters a lot, which is why we've scoured the internet for advice from recognized sales leaders like Andrew Thompson, the founder of Peak Performance, David Arkow, former director of sales at Trustpilot, and Danielle Kunkel, vice president of sales at Boomer Benefits, to learn how they short track their days for success. And here's what we learned. 1. Successful morning routines start the day before. 2. Consistency is more important than substance. 3. Focus on top priorities first. Everything else can and must wait. And 4. No sales leader starts their day responding to emails. Now, today we're going to kick off the week by breaking down that first common denominator of a successful morning routine, getting a head start the previous day. The rest we're going to cover over the remainder of the week, so let's go ahead and dive in. First and foremost, successful morning routines start the day before. Sean Rhodes, VP of Business Development at Shoshan Consulting, a Fortune 100 consulting firm, says, quote, "The best performers actually start planning before leaving work the day before. They check the tasks and calls that they have lined up the next day, complete any research, and stage their notes. That way, they can sleep well and show for work ready to go. If there are any morning routines, they're more for energy mindset. Pulling together your plan at 8 a.m. means your competitors already have a head start on you." End quote. We couldn't agree more. If you're familiar with Dale's training on daily habits, a cornerstone of organizing your day for success is always having a prioritized list of tasks and activities that are broken into 2 categories: must-dos and want-to-dos. It's important to write down all of your tasks and activities for the day, categorizing them into must-dos and want-to-dos, and then prioritizing both categories in order of importance. Once you have your prioritized list, you can then turn your attention to the must-dos and follow the expert advice that Andrew Thompson Peak Performance offers. Quote, "First, out of your to-do items, you must select 3 top prioritized items that must be accomplished that day. The separate list is called your success list. Secondly, from your success list, you select 1 item that is the most important overall. This item is called your keystone. You begin your day with your keystone, then move to your success list, and finally, after that, finish with your to-do list." End quote. So what are our tips for implementing this great advice? Well, first and foremost, we recommend that you dedicate the last 5 to 15 minutes of your day to outlining your tasks and activities for the following day. After that, you can then categorize all of those tasks and activities into must-dos and want-to-dos. Then prioritize those lists from most important to least important. Finally, you then highlight your 3 most important tasks and activities to identify your success list. Then circle your most important task to identify your keystone. Building the habit of starting your day with a segmented, prioritized list of to-dos might not sound like a game-changing strategy, but it is a habit that every successful sales leader seems to share. As always, we'd love to read your thoughts on this topic. Email our team at listen@mortgagechampions.com for a chance to have your insights highlighted on a future episode. The Mixdown is a production of Mortgage Champions. This episode was hosted and edited by me, Jake Vermillion. Music by Envato Elements.